Shall we begin?
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Minecraft. I am Razakius,
Let's begin, Bruno.
and nothing has really updated down here in the base, except for me doing stuff like this of making sure I start throwing stuff over here, because, well, I don't know. I was originally not, I wasn't going to start moving everything until I had it sorted, but now I'm just kind of randomly throwing things in, and the reason is because I feel I need to sort things before I can sort things. I know it's a little backwards, but it's kind of where I am right now. Unfortunately, I have so much stuff in so many different places that I don't even know all I have. And the other thing is that I know that I need more barrels in this, in particular, this aisle down here. I need way more barrels, because look at this. This is what made me realize that I need more barrels. I have these 2 wood, and then I have the rest all flowers, and then I have the 1 sapling here. And I don't even have, like, all the flowers and woods represented. What I want to do is I want to have, like, up front, like, 7 or 8 sections of the more common woods that I'm going to use. And then in the back, like, in the second section, you put in flowers, and then the third section, the more uncommon woods. And then on this side, I'm planning on doing all foods. And up front, probably like the prepared foods, and then the back, the unprepared foods. And that way, I can just come over here and grab food as I need it. I do have, oops, I have an egg. I do have the intent at some point in time of adding in another mod to deal with foods. I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one that makes it, oh, the Taste of Life, I think it's called. To basically make it so that I can't just keep eating the same foods, but we're taking our sweet-ass time with that. So this is where we're at. Do I have brain over here? We're just kind of throwing everything in so that we start saving up the room in, yeah, we have brains over here, saving up room in all my treasure chests up there, to really get it whittled down to just stuff that doesn't have space in it, so that I know what I need to add and where in the future. So virtually no work has been done. I'm probably going to add in more of those lamps pretty soon, because I'm starting to get a decent return on all of my nether farming over here. As you see, I need to, like, pick this, but I'm not going to do it right now. We also recently went in and did a trip to the nether to get some more netherrack for my power system, and was able, it's unfortunate that I did this way. I wasn't really expecting to make it a huge trip, but it kind of turned into a huge trip. Get some dirt there, that looks pretty good. It turned into a big trip because I found a skeleton spawner right underneath my fort that was just producing mass amounts of skeletons. There were like 7 or 8 skeletons all waiting for me, and a lot of them were infernal. It was kind of interesting, actually, and there was even a baby infernal that I had to deal with, and an infernal fire bat as well. But I didn't record any of it. It was too bad. That just happened to me a couple hours ago, actually. But I was able to find some pig iron in that. So what we're doing here, if you can see, all of this is done. We got this working even a little bit. But they close too fast. I don't know what to do. I feel like I need to create like a redstone device somehow that'll make this a little slower. But so you see there are murder holes that go all through here. Then it comes into this, which is actually a fake door by design. Forgot you can't open steel. And then there's going to be a secret door here. I haven't really worked on any of the secret stuff. There's going to be normal doors here. And this is like a storage closet type of area. And then we have a stairway that's going to go up to the second floor right here, so that there's multiple ways. This I don't know what to do with. I think I'm going to make it like, either it's going to be like a mini barracks, so there will be beds in here, or there's going to be like tables and chairs and maybe a fireplace. I'm not really sure what to do with that. Here's another storage area. All these storage areas are going to be for weapons. So this is where the guards will come out, will be able to retreat back to and come out of. And hopefully the invaders won't be able to figure out where that secret door is. But yeah, this is what I'm working on. Very tight quarters. That's kind of the intent that I have here, is tight quarters coming out of the main hallways. And boy, it does, this whole building, it's really coming together, and it's really exciting to see. And now we're on this side, I believe. Yeah. So I was going to do this on camera today because I haven't really done anything recently that showed the process of me sitting here and doing stuff lately. I've been doing a lot more show and tells and a lot more adventuring, but I haven't been really sitting here showing process. I've gotten, I'm going to have to go downstairs soon enough, I've gotten 2 of these, both of the diagonals done. Pretty happy with how this worked out, actually. If you look, it's not exactly like the center ones, but I feel that's fine because the diagonals aren't anything like the center anyway. But I think they still work out well. This is really dark in here, and I'm going to have to light it up at some point. But you look here, I really like how this is kind of turned out for these side halls. It's not bad at all. Again, I do feel like there needs to be some texture differences here, and I'm not really sure how to deal with that. One of my more recent thoughts was to... Right now I only have like the inside one doing this, and then I'm going to etch these to have the etchings that I put down the center. I haven't done any of the detailing like that on these diagonal ones. So make this so that it goes all 3 wide instead of just the 1, and that'll make it pop out a little more, I think, because this will still all be brick. Yeah, I think that might work out well, and then I'm going to replace these side arches to kind of resemble those middle ones a little better. Right now they're still kind of junk. And yeah, there's my center. My center is much more lit up. It's actually a narrower. It's a narrower system than the diagonals are, and that's just due to the how a diagonal square works in comparison to a straightforward square. So let's go ahead and build on these sections. It's actually kind of fun to come up here and go down and kind of see where it's at from the top. You get a much better idea of the scale from up here of what we're looking at. So this is the section we're currently having to deal with. And you see I've already started the process a little bit over here. And you also see, like, from down here from down there you don't see what a mess this is up here. I actually have to put covers in up here so that nothing can spawn. I haven't done that yet, and it all just kind of looks like a mess from up here just because it's showing you like the guts. But this is where we just were, right there. And we need to make this side look exactly like that side. Right now, I haven't been doing all of the filling in. I'm almost feeling like I should like build up like 3 or 4 layers and then leave it empty. I heard recently that... Is this supposed to be empty? Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I heard recently that air does take up less space. I'm not sure how that works with leg, though. Alright, so let's get back to this. Now these murder holes are going to be every other, just like it was on the other side. And then this, if you remember, is all is going to be the iron doors. We're not going to do that here. So every other, and then this one will be the secret door. So all we have to do is go through. All we have to do. I think I'm going to leave those like that. The nice thing about these end ones, oops, that one actually can stay. Damn it. Seriously? There we go. Nice thing about these end ones like this is that if you're an arrow shooter, you shoot the entire hallway. Kind of awkward. Maybe I should do these instead. I don't know. I'm going to leave it this way. It doesn't really matter. It's not like there's going to be actual invaders coming down here. I'm just kind of doing this for effect, really. And boom, boom. Put that there. And then, actually, because of the doors, this is going to be a little bit exposed. So we're going to go ahead and make this brick. I'm probably going to cover up the stairs with a microblock cover, so that you can't really see the stairs. And then this is going to be all secret entrance, so it's going to look like a brick. There we go. And this is all 3 high. 3 high. Ooh, that was a... I almost missed that. And like this. And then up here we can do... I don't know why I brought all my tools with me for this. I've been doing that for a while, and it doesn't make any sense at all. Ah! I fell. In case you didn't see it. But I did actually have a topic for today. How much time do we have left? 10 minutes left. Alright, so what I wanted to talk about today, a little bit, was kind of my history with Minecraft. You guys have heard me talk through various episodes of how I've never gone to the Nether, and in fact I don't think I've even been to the end before. I've found an end portal once, but I never bothered to actually turn it into a portal and go to the end, which is kind of strange. It's been a long time now since this game has had the end even, and if it were me, like if I were watching these videos, I would be like, this guy's a total noob, he hasn't actually done these very basic things. And I wanted to talk about like how I've played Minecraft and how long I've played Minecraft. I've actually been playing Minecraft on and off for probably like 4 or 5 years now. To give you a time reference, I actually do remember them adding the Nether in, and I remember them adding villagers in. I remember everyone, like, the rumor was when villagers got added was that Mojang/Notch, because I think it was just Notch programming at the time, had the idea to, like, there was going to be more to the game at that point. I think it might have even still been in beta, I'm not sure. Because he had added in the adventure mode, and so we thought the villagers were going to be like the first step to an NPC. Which obviously never really happened. The villagers do trade, but they're not really NPC-like in any other way. Oopsies. So, I have been playing this game for a very long time, but the problem is that I've often got bored of the game really quickly. and then I just stopped playing for large tracts of time. And so things like, I have been to the Nether many times, obviously, but I never really explored it because I looked at it and it was like weird and creepy, and I didn't really know what I got out of it. Even like since they've added stuff like potions to the whole spiel, I've never really felt like there's been a huge need to get potions even. Although I will admit, after dying as much as I do, I do kind of understand the need for it because I die a lot, and if I didn't have, if I had the potions, I probably wouldn't die so much, right? That's the theory, at least. I probably would still die, but I kind of see the potions and whatnot as more of a bother than they're actually worth. Because I could see myself, even if I had the potions, I probably wouldn't use them that much because, A, I'm kind of a hoarder at heart. Not to say that I actually, like, if you came to my house, I had a lot of hoarding stuff. I don't actually. I'm not actually a hoarder, but I don't like to use things unless I absolutely have to, and in video game terms, that leads me to never using stuff like unique items. I noticed this in MMOs too. I've been a hardcore MMO player in the past, and I tend not to use stuff like potions because I don't want to waste them. Waste not, want not, and whatnot. Giggity. I don't know what that meant. So I've never dealt with the potions largely because I just know myself. I'll never use them, so I don't care. And outside of potions, there's not a huge reason to go to the Nether, so I just never really did. Now, my last real fling with Minecraft was when FTB first came out. Well, I guess not first came out, but first became popular when Feed the Beast became popular. And one thing that I learned from that was mods. I never really got into mods before Feed the Beast, and I was marveled at how different this game played when you had mods. It felt more like what I imagined they were eventually going to get to in the game, but never did. So I became a heavy mod player. I always use mods, and obviously when I chose to start YouTubing, I chose to do a modded world, which, you know, has its benefits and it has its negatives, but I enjoy modding. Or not modding, I've never modded myself. I enjoy playing a modded world. I think it's a lot more fun. I think Minecraft vanilla-wise is kind of boring, and it's gotten better over the years, but it is kind of boring. Interestingly, what I'm building now, or not so interestingly, has been on my mind as something that I've wanted to build for quite some time. I've had this in my mind probably like 2 years. I've wanted to build this, and I even started it at one point in time without, like, oops, this is the wrong direction. I started it at one point in time without even recording it or anything like that. But again, I got bored. And one thing that I have found from this idea of recording everything I play is I have stayed a lot more true to this game than I've ever been true to YouTube or Minecraft before, and I do think YouTube is a big reason for that. It's given me more purpose. Like, I want to see the completion for this castle at the very least before I give up on the game, and I actively want to play this game a lot more because, I don't know, I guess just the act of showing off what you're doing is kind of cool. Like, I've made some minor things before, nothing to the scope of this building is going to be. And we'll see. We'll see if I can complete it. I've done far more than I had ever done before, and I do think that if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably would have given up on this already, which I think is great. I think it's great that YouTube can give me a want to play like this, really. So, that's kind of my history. I am very much, I have been very much in the past, an on-again, off-again player. It's nothing against Minecraft. Watching other Minecraft YouTubers, I feel that they have the same sort of on-again, off-again. You see many very popular YouTubers who do Minecraft get bored every now and then and stop playing for a while, and then they come back after a while too. Like, that's just something that seems to happen a lot with this game. It cycles. And I think my ADD issues probably make that happen even more. But I do think that it's kind of cool to know that YouTube can give you focus even with the ADD. Like, I have more focus with this game now than I probably have with almost anything in the real world. Like, this YouTubing has given me so much focus. It's kind of cool and kind of weird to me. Yep, you get all the way up. So yeah, I'm gonna put torches. Unfortunately, the one thing, yeah, I gotta make sure I have torches there too, because this is now someplace that a mob can spawn, and given how dark everything is down here now, it's going to be someplace a mob spawns if I don't be careful. We'll just put on the entrances. Yay. So, here we are. This is not bad. We've gotten some decent progress in today's episode, whilst blabbing on and on. And that goes up. There we go. So this is our little corner. Let's torch this up too. Storage lockers. Oh, we haven't done this hall yet. Here, I really like doing this from the top a little more, so I think I will. And we'll come back to that another time. I do like, actually, I thought it was weird when I was building this to put that floor area a little further down, but now that I've cramped it up and made sure that the ceilings all come down and are a lot lower in this section, I think it kind of works that this section has that big area that steps down, because now it's sort of like the hall section, which is why I think that maybe this should be like the dining hall. This is a gathering place during sieges. Because it has a more open feeling, so people can come in here and feel a little less confined. Because I imagine they're going to be bloop. They're going to be in these smaller parts more than anything. There we go. All done. Very nice. Very nice. Oops, gotta do this. There we go. And then I'm going to tear this down just so that people can't spawn there. And we're back on the ceiling. The next step is I usually go in and just fill this in, at least to be all level. Like, I don't mind if the blocks go up like that. That way, I'm gonna probably fill in all of this. I'm contemplating now if I really want to or not. I have to do some research on how mass amounts of blocks like this cause lag, if it causes lag at all. Like, if it causes lag, more lag to be empty or more lag to be filled. I would think that it would be more lag to be empty because it has to show all the blocks, but maybe that's not how Minecraft works. I don't know. Oops, I missed a piece. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll look into that a little bit. I could see it going either way, honestly. I want at least a few blocks deep, just so that explosions can occur and not mess up everything. In case somehow a creeper spawns in the middle part, a creeper could then explode if it felt like it, and not mess up, not put a hole in the ceiling. It also creates a little bit of a buffer, so that the creeper might not blow up in the first place. But yeah. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe at the bottom if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye-bye.